For anyone who isn't familiar with the concept, a recursive translation is when something is taken from one language, translated to at least one more, and then converted back to the source language. The results can be quite interesting. Anyway, let's go. Eternal Warrior 1. Reluctant warrior Kung Lao defeated Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat and became the tournament champion. After his victory, Raiden told Kung Lao that his own job was to train the fighters for the next tournament. But will Kong follow Lamin down to his fate, or marry his beloved? Eternal Warrior 2. Silo warns Jane that something is wrong with her new guard, Takeda. However, he did not know that Shang Tsung had sent Scorpion to possess Kung Lao, who was condemned by Takeda and the Baron. Raiden convinces Chiro and Taja to help them. Very cool. Kung Lao, Taka, and Chiro must stop Shang Tsung and Lin Kuei's assassin Sub-Zero from obtaining the magic crystal. Immortal War. After the monk dies from magic, Kung Lao learns that Shang Tsung sent war packs to poison his water bladder with an aging drug. However, Taja and Chiro drink the remaining drinks and begin to look older and older. Gasoline. The essence of Eden, long thought lost, has been secretly transferred to the earthly realm. Kung Lao meets Princess Katana and is persuaded to save his people's last hope of happiness. Norb Seabird. Cyro and Taja meet a seer named Killy, who tells them about an underground city with a temple guarded by two very strong men. Killy says that defeating these warriors will make him stronger, but he really wants to free Noob Saibot and kill Kung Lao. Dragon's Debt. A remarkable underground dragon sect has appeared in Zujin. The business requested Mr. Conrao, Mr. Silo, and Mr. Taja to resign. When the Black Dragon resisted, an ally named Lola made a deal with Shang Tsung for power and revenge. Eternal Dream. Taja breaks through the gate and reaches My Cobalt, where she is captured by Shang Tsung. Kung Lao and Shiro must save her even if they fall into her trap. Boxing Tank. Quan Chi sends 3 women to infect Kung Lao, Taja and Silo with the drug. Alcohol amplified their vices. Lao Kun's character, Shiro, turned into a drunkard and Taja turned into a thief again. Now that the trio is out of control, Raiden must find a way to break the spell before it's too late. Bad Company. Shang Tsung forms an unlikely alliance to defeat Chi Kung Lao. Kung Lao Madontia brought everything he wanted to the kingdom. However, this was all a carefully designed trap by Shang Tsung to capture him and leave the kingdom defenseless. Thickened with blood. Anna Sela, Jujin's old lover, comes to the rescue. She reveals that Anna was married to Gasal's brother Kiro, but Gasal disappeared. Silas refused to help him until Scorpion learned to use magic to force one of his soldiers to do so. Shadow of Doubt. Kung Lao was seriously injured in the fight with Rain. Virtually unarmed, Shao Kahn captures Princess Katana and sends Melina to defeat the weakened Kung Lao. Perverted Truth. A warrior named Thomas arrives and says he wants to join Kung Lao to protect the Earth Kingdom. Everything seemed to be going well until Thomas apparently destroyed some of the securities. Do you have? Or is there something bigger going on? Festival of Death. A strange circus comes to Jujin, and Kali is among them. Kung Lao, Taja, and Shiro suspected something was wrong, and they were right. The circus escapes as Ki's army heads to their aid. Snake and Ice. Shao Kahn teams up with his 2 archenemies, Zero and Scorpion, to destroy Kung Lao. Kriya. Queen Claire came to Earth to organize her army. His goal is another world. It is clear that Volpax is working for Kriya, and she invites Kung Lao, Taja, and Shiro to join them. Grand Master. Once, Master Cho was handed over by Shang Tsung to fight for Shao Kahn. Now that Shang Tsung is free on the ground, Master Cao intends to settle the matter. Cold-blooded. Kriya is back and teaming up with Reptile. Incomplete victory. Shao Kahn calls Quan Chi to find the missing Shang Tsung and bring him back to the Cobalt Mine. Just balance and power. Shao Kahn continues his search for the traitor. Meanwhile, Kor-Ia's forces are defeated in a war with the aliens, and Volpax asks for Earth's help to kill Kor-Ia's soldiers. They stole the lie. Kong Lao Mendodia, who holds the eyes of the Earth's destiny. At the same time, Kiro becomes involved in a burglary, but the culprit turns out to be Dion's old friend Taja. Revenge. Raiden meets Shao Kahn in the Kingdom Hall, and Shao Kahn says that he has lost. Meanwhile, Kung Lao searches for Raiden and meets Kitana. He warns Shao Kahn that he was planning an attack. Many other infernal enemies also appear with their plans. It's all the same thing. Thank you for the registration question?